Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Way.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Nicely shaped ball. Casemiro. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Robertson. Rijkaard. Robertson. Alonso. Gahari. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Goal! Poland! And it's Poland who take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's quick to return it. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Dani Olmo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Shoot! That is some save from Khan! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Poland with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's having a go! That was mighty close. Howson is there, and he can pick it up. Roberto Carlos. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's been caught on Dani Olmo! And he's there to belt it away. Sade. Rijkaard. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gahari clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Poland have their second corner now. Getting up there! Oh, he's hit the bar! Madrid are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball.
2 added minutes has
We
been
are
indicated.
into overtime. Olise. Cannavaro calmly and... Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back underway. Oh, that was vital. And here's Danny Olmo. Olise. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Danny Olmo. It's a promising position. That's really well cleared. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Juve looking to add to his goal. Look at the space, and a chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Dahari. Now it's Danny Olmo. That is good strength. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
That was lovely, that.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been cut out, well played. Casemiro. Ronaldinho. Juve. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! Sane. Roberto Carlos making good progress. He's had it taken off him.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Robertson. He is through here! And he was alert to it. Well, the ball's gone astray. Shapes to shoot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's Olmo. Belletti. Casemiro. Belletti. Olise.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute at
And he
a
could have done
time.
himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's having a shot! And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody.
stadium,
Welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway. Ketrauda gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, there are engines, and then there's a turbo engine like this guy has, Peter. He never seems to get tired, and he always gives his all. Fans can certainly expect a big contribution from him at both ends. His athleticism and stamina is quite outstanding.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, good-looking ball. Mateus. Oh, such a clever touch. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Mateus! Oh, great save by Dida! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Avispa Fukuoka are looking to go forward now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he can thump it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. Now, can they get him away? Oh! It's a loose ball. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Olise. Baresi with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that is a little undercooked. Just eases him off the ball. Great vision. Well, that's well seen too. Mateus. Oh, great save by Dida. Totti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. Brilliantly cut out. Olise. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Mateus! That was travelling.
Belletti. Raul. Belletti.
Chouameni.
There will be
Sané,
1
the specialist
minute
in
added time.
tearing teams apart. Stojkovic. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Just a quick
So there
request
was the
today
first
for everybody
half.
to please
Madrid
kindly
really
remove any
can be
cars
happy
parked
with
on
the
road
strong finish
outside
to the half
stadium.
and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The
Substitution
score
on the field.
0-0.
Number 20, Raul. Coming on the
Second period
field
is underway.
Number 10,
Madrid
Messi.
are probably
Substitution.
feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Suarez. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in...
Shot a goal! Terrific from Mateus!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Fukuoka really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Luis Suarez. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he...
It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something! He's got himself an absolute pinch. And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chouameni into the last quarter of an hour. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez. Number 18, Stojkovic. Coming on the field. Number 7.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Number 17,
Madrid
De Bruyne.
clearly are pushing for the
Substitutions
win
taking
here,
place.
Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's being shifted off it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Ronaldinho. Adams. And Hertrauda. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking to play him in. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
4 added
Calm
minutes
with
has
the
been
clearance.
indicated.
That's a throw. Totti. Zico. Cucurella cuts it out. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that...
Totti! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Totti plays it short. Timber tries a shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Timber certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
It's Ronaldinho. All-time excellent interception. Caresses it through. Played into space. Khan is there to clear. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Sané. Roberto Carlos. And they've got rid. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take, and Shevchenko! But he's left disappointed. Casemiro. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guardiola. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way. Nunez! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Short changes him with that pass. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here. Adams getting this one clear. Olise. Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Casemiro. That's a good, real chance! Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh no, this does not look good! He is through here! Foul right on the edge of the box, it could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
There will be 1 minute at a
Bastoni.
time.
Sané.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
And a quick
Madrid
announcement today
certainly
that
have
delivery
plenty of
of today's
positives to
match
take
is
from
now
that
on
first
sale
half,
in the
especially the
stadium.
way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes.
Substitution
I can see
on
them
the
coming
field.
out with more menace,
Number 18,
more meaningfulness
Ronaldinho.
after the break as momentum is definitely with them now.
Number 22.
So, no breakthrough from
Zico.
either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So straight into the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Heading backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Madrid come out this half somewhat on. Great chance! That's put paid to the danger.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
It's Totti! Oh, good finish! How they've waited! Now they have it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 8.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And he skips past his man. Shevchenko! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Shevchenko really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
And the pass is intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Sané. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Zico. Great ball, and he's in, and the shot! Big chance! And a neat finish! And there is his 30th goal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now, can they get him away? Ederson claims comfortably.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nunez receives it in a good position here. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Now it's Sané. That looks a good ball through. They'll have to settle for that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Mateus taking in the accolades,
Hello,
having been
everybody,
named man of the
please
match,
join me in
and
wishing
deservedly
a
so.
happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club
So, Jim,
members.
how do you... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Tries to play it through. Sane picks it up out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting in. Shot at goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that was nowhere near his best. Neatly clipped into space, and he was alert to it. Khan gets it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's well seen too. Great vision. Matheus Nunes, and he whips it in. Getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That is a little undercooked. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that looks a decent ball. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Matheus can see things others simply cannot. Matheus. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ronaldinho running a top gear. That's been slipped through. Great ball, and he's in here. Matheus, Elise, and they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball, and this is Ronaldinho, crossing, a header! Goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
35 minutes is number 18.
Kashima Antlers have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Threads one in, and it's been played through. And he's gone looking for safety. Ball's gone out of play. Ambitious ball here.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. And Matheus. Matheus. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's quick to return it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Matheus. And here's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho getting this one clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
With the owner of
Madrid
blue
currently
car parked
behind
outside the
by
stadium
1 goal
gate,
to 0 at
kindly
the break.
remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Gianluigi Donnarumma.
Away we go
Number
again.
4, Desiree Doué.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Number 6, red card. Number 13.
Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shoots! It's hit the upright, and we have our very first corner.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nachos Nunes. Now, can they get him away? Back where it came from. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... And Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again they hit the front. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Just takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Madrid dragged themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. Mateus.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Sané. And they've got a throw.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Madrid have their third corner. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Added time.
Now it's Olise. No foul, says the referee. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Mateus. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a great ball here. And that is the last of the action. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Zico taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Announcement. With the father of a boy.
Which is someone...
الفريق الباريسي هو الحل الذي يظهر من العدم. اي نعم، هو الحل الذي يظهر من العدم. اجوام نيفيش اقصى أعرف أنه دائما يسجل بالراس هذا البرتغالي. باريس هدف البافاري هدف وحيد. هكذا أصبحت النتيجة الآن، هكذا تسير الأمور الآن. كرة منقولة عن طريق يوليسيد، لمسة بعد ذلك اليوليسيد، الكرة بتعود بعد اللقاء ليتذكر يرى الجميع من فاز ومن تأهل، من فاز ومن عبر إلى بودابست. ليالي الأبطال وما يحدث فيها أكبر من الدراما، أقرب إلى الجنون، أبعد من الواقع، أشمل من كرة القدم، أكبر من مباراة عادية، أوسع من مفهوم مباراة تنافسية. في هذه المواعيد لا يمكن لأي مؤلف أن يؤلف سيناريو كسيناريوهات الأبطال، لا يمكن لأي مخرج أن يصنع دراما كدراما ليالي الأبطال. إنها بطولة أكبر من أن تصفها الكلمات يا ديمبلي، ولحظات لا يمكن وصفها بسهولة مع هذه الجماهير المجنونة، إن كانت جماهير باريسية أو 2000 مشجع من الجماهير البافارية التي حضرت هنا إلى باريس. رمية جانبية ستنفذ، ملعوبة كرة من الطرف الأيمن، بتعود الكرة مرة أخرى لمصلحة الفريق الباريسي. ماركينيوس وصلت هذه الكرة طويلة إلى خارج الملعب، إلى رمية تماس لمصلحة الفريق البافاري. هدفان لهدف، 35 دقيقة من المتعة مضت، 35 دقيقة من الإثارة انقضت، وما زال في الأمر بقية، وما زال في الأمر بقية. هنا كرة بافارية، موسيالا راح، موسيالا إلى لويس دياز في كرة، دياز الله عليك دياز يا فنان موسيالا. سبع مغربي منقولة عن طريق ديمبلي، وصلت إلى الدوين. الله 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 يا أخي، يا أخي ما هذه المباراة، يا أخي ما هذا الفريق وهذا الفريق الآخر. نتحدث عن أي متعة، نتحدث عن أي سرعة، نتحدث عن أي فريقين، الأتلتي وأرسنال. انظروا من ستواجهون في النهائي. نعم، انظروا من ستواجهون في النهائي. نعم، كرة منقولة تصل بعد ذلك عن طريق لويس دياز، يمرر كرة باتجاه اوليسيه، تقدم من الطرف الايمن لمصلحة الفريق البافاري، عودة بعد ذلك في وسط الميدان، تمريرة عن طريق لويس دياز، لف ودار، لا ما زال عنده كرة اللاعب الكولومبي، الكرة تتحول بعد ذلك عن طريق بافلوفيتش. في وسط الميدان مرة أخرى، تتحول الكرة عن طريق ألفونسو ديفيز، يمرر الكرة إلى بافلو، نقلة إلى أوليسير، على الاستلام، التحضير من الفرنسي، الكنترول، التمريرة ممتازة، تسلل غير موجود، عرضية هنا تأتي، جواو نيفيش غطى، نونو مينديش في مرور، يا عيني على المرور، التقدم من الطرف الأيسر، نونو يا نونو، عنده كرة في الوسط، نقلة إلى الطرف الأيمن مرة أخرى، ديزيري دوي في لمسة، تمريرة باتجاه ديمبلي، عودة إلى ديزيري دوي، بعد ذلك تصل من الطرف الأيمن مرة أخرى. فيتينيا 8 محاولات لاثنتين، هكذا تقول الإحصائيات على مستوى أرقام الفرص، لكن تسديدتان على المرمى من جانب كل فريق. جواو نيفيش، باتشو، وصلت هذه الكرة في الطرف الأيمن عن طريق أشرف حكيمي، كرة ديزيري دوي كان قد طلبها أشرف حكيمي، كرة ملعوبة عن طريق إكفارة تسخيليا، بعد ذلك تقدم إكفارة، معذب السانيشيتش، إكفارة راح، إكفارة تقدم، إكفارة ما زال، لكن هنا يتفوق السانيشيتش في اللقطة الماضية، السانيشيتش هو من تفوق.
صندوق لسانيشيتش كان يطالب بوجود ركلة جزاء في اللقطة الماضية، الحكم أشار إلى الاستمرارية، وفي الاستمرارية هناك استمرارية إثارة ما بين الفريقين.
يمرر الكرة في وسط الميدان، لمسة في المنتصف من جديد عن طريق موسيالا. موسيالا أمام زاير إيمري. موسيالا كرة بتعود عن طريق ديفيز في محاولة المرور، التقدم، التمريرة، النقلة اليمين وصلت من الجهة اليمنى، منقولة كرة عن طريق أوليسير الطرف الأيمن. وصلت هذه الكرة إلى أقصى اليسار عن طريق لويس دياز. عنده كرة في الرواق الأيسر، دياز أمام أشرف. دياز يحاول فيها عودة إلى الخلف مرة أخرى. مباراة فيها ذكريات، مباراة مرحلة الدوري ما بين اللاعبين. بينما هنا جوناثان تاه يمرر كرة من الطرف الأيسر، الانطلاقة تأتي عن طريق كيميتش. عنده كرة كيميتش دوارا، كرة إلى أوليسي يحاول فيها بافاري من أجل التعديل، لمسة من أجل التعادل. لويس يا لويس دياز في نقلة، بعد ذلك سانيسيتش، لكن كفارات سخيليا غطى. فيتينيا هنا شتت الكرة، تصل عن طريق جوناثان تاه. يضغط الآن الفريق البافاري لكن يترك خلف المساحة، هنا أوليسي في التوغل. الله الله الله، وكأن تسديداته يكون له حضور، لابد أن يكون له هدف، لابد أن تكون له فرحة هنا في حديقة الأمراء بالقدم اليسارية القوية، بالقدم اليسارية التي لا تصد، التي لا ترد. راح أوليسي تقدم فيها تصويبة في منتصف المرمى، لكن لقوتها لم يتمكن لها سافونوف. هدفان لهدفين، هكذا أصبحت النتيجة الآن، هكذا تسير القمة الآن. ألم أقل في مقدمة هذه المباراة أنها مباراة تبادل النيران ما بين الفريقين؟ هي كذلك 4 طلقات، 2 للبافاري، 2 مستوى الشوط أول، و41 دقيقة انقضت من هذا الشوط. التعادل يعود ما بين البافاري والباريزي هنا في شوط أول فيه من المتعة ما فيه من الجودة ما فيه من الإثارة ما فيه من السحر ما فيه، وفي ما تبقى تصل عن طريق جواو نيفيش من البرتغالي لكنها مقطوعة، بتعود عن طريق أوليسي، عودة إلى الخلف، تصل بعد ذلك في وسط الملعب، اللمسة إلى تمريرة من الرواق الأيسر بشديد عن طريق ألفونسو ديفيز. هاري كين كرة بتعود إلى أقصى الجانب الأيمن، وصول بعد ذلك باتشو يلعب كرة إلى ماركينيوس. أشرف حكيمي يرسل كرة عالية، منقولة كرة إلى أقصى اليمين، لكن التغطية كانت موجودة، تتحول في وسط الميدان لمصلحة الفريق البافاري. تمريرة بينية لكن اصطدمت حتى حكم اللقاء اشترك في اللعب. سيزاندرو
صدمت في الكرة الأبيض. حكم بالمناسبة مباراة أتلانتا وباريس وأدار الموسم الماضي مباراة إنتر في أليانز أرينا أمام فريق بايرن.
الماني كرة حاول فيها أوليسي، تقدم أوليسي، توغل أمام نونو، وفي الأخير هذه المرة نونو يتفوق. يعني ثنائية ما بين الفريقين، مواجهة الأجنحة مع الظهائر. الوسط في مباراة توفي بأكثر من مواعيدها حتى الآن ما بين الفريقين. نعم هي كذلك، كرة تصل عن طريق نونو مينديش. كل توقع أن تكون المباراة مثيرة لكن ليس بهذا الشكل من الإثارة. كرة منقولة في الطرف الأيمن لمصلحة الفريق باتشو وصلت إلى فيتينيا، التقدم في وسط الملعب، التمرير المين، الكرة منقولة في وسط الميدان عن طريق ديمبلي. ديمبلي عنده كرة يحاول فيها، ديمبلي ما زال، ديمبلي يتوغل، ديمبلي في كرة ما زال مستمر في احتفاظه بالكرة، وصلت عن طريق جواو نيفيش، اللمسة زاريمري ترك الكرة، حكيمي في نقلة، فيتينيا في انطلاقة، التمريرة إلى زائر، وصلت إلى أشرف، عرضية ترسل لكن جوناثان غطى ليحول الكرة إلى خارج الملعب. ركلة ركنية لمصلحة أصحاب الدار، ركلة ركنية لفريق باريس سان جيرمان. دقيقة واحدة أضاف حكم اللقاء وقت محتسب بدلا من الضائع في هذا الشوط الأول من هذا اللقاء. نلعب في الثواني الأخيرة، نلعب في كرة أخيرة ستنفذ على مستوى هذا الشوط الأول من هذا اللقاء، من ركلة ركنية على يسار حارس المرمى الحارس مانويل نوير. الركلة الركنية تنفذ، الراسية هنا تأتي، التصويب لا، الكرة من نونو مينديش، عنده كرة ما زال نونو، العرضية، الكرة إلى كفارة تسخيليا، في كرة إلى ديمبلي، ديمبلي ما زال، ديمبلي في كرة مستمر، عرضية الآن تأتي، مطالبة بوجود لمسة يد، كفارة تسخيليا في التقدم، كفارة في التصويب، ولكن حارس المرمى مانويل نوير تصدى في الكرة الماضية، بتعود لمصلحة الفريق البافاري. تمرير الآن بينية تأتي سهلة عند الحارس سافونوف. باريس كان يطالب بوجود ركلة جزاء، الحكم يطلب التوقف، سنشاهد إن كان هناك ركلة جزاء في هذه اللقطة. هذه اللقطة لمسة اليد كانت على ألفونسو ديفيز، والحكم ماذا سيشير؟ هذه اللقطة، هذه هي اللقطة، والسيد ساندرو شيرر يتحدث مع حكم تقنية الفيديو. أي قرار سيأتي ما قبل نهاية شوط المباراة الأول من هذا اللقاء؟ هناك خيلمانزانو أو الحكم كارلوس سيرو جراندي، الحكم الإسباني هو حكم تقنية الفيديو مع السيد كييرمو كوادرا فرنانديز. هذان الإسبانيان هما من يتواجدان في تقنية الفيديو. ساندرو شيرر، والحديث في قرار مهم جدا قبل نهاية الشوط سيعود. نعم يعود الحكم ساندرو شيرر ليشاهد اللقطة. لمسة اليد كانت موجودة، لكنه سيقدر إن كانت لمسة اليد تستوجب ركلة جزاء، إن كانت لمسة اليد تعطي لباريس الحق في الحصول على ركلة جزاء في اللقطة الماضية. هذه الكرة من ديمبلي، وهذه اللقطة الحكم ساندرو شيرر، والجميع هنا يترقب، الجميع هنا يترقب ما هو القرار الذي سيأتي. القرار ركلة جزاء، هناك ركلة جزاء نعم لمصلحة الفريق الباريسي في هذه اللحظات. شوط أبى أن يغادرنا حتى يودعنا بلحظة مثيرة كما كانت معظم فتراته في هذا اللقاء. هذه الكرة ما بين ألفونسو ديفيز وما بين ديمبلي، الحكم عاد إلى التقنية وقدر بأن الكرة فيها ركلة جزاء. حكيمي يطلب مساندة الجماهير الباريسية، فاراتسخيليا على تنفيذ الركلة الجزائية من أجل هدف التقدم، من أجل هدف السبق، من أجل هدف يتقدم فيه الفريق الباريسي أمام مانويل نوير من يستعد، نوير من يريد أن يبقي على نتيجة التعادل ما بين الفريقين قبل تعليمات المدرب هذا اليوم السيد آرون دانكس، لأن كومباني حتى ما بين الشوطين لن يذهب للاعب الفريق البافاري. ركلة جزاء لمصلحة باريس، مباراة فيها ركلتي جزاء، واحدة للبافاري والآن واحدة لمصلحة الفريق الباريسي في هذه اللحظات. ديمبلي هو من سينفذ، عثمان هو من سيتكفل بتنفيذ الركلة الجزائية لمصلحة الفرقة الباريسية أمام مانويل. عثمان ديمبلي فعلها نعم، وكيف لا يفعلها وهو قائد أحلامهم وهو أملهم وهو روحهم وهو خريطتهم ودليلهم إلى البطولات الكبرى يا عثمان. هدف ثالث لمصلحة الفريق الباريزي الآن. 3-2 ينتهي أفضل وأجمل وأروع شوط في بطولة دوري الأبطال، ولحسن الحظ أنه هنا في نصف نهائي البطولة، في إثارة ودراما هذه البطولة، في تنافسية كبرى بالنسبة لهذه البطولة. فرحة باريزية لهدف فتى البالندور، لهدف عثمان على يسار مانويل، حطها في الشباك ليتقدم الباريزي ب3 أهداف مقابل هدفين. شوط ينتهي على وقع أصوات تحملت كل ما يحدث داخل أرضية الملعب. قلوب جماهير الفريقين قوية بكل ما حدث وبكل ما جرى وبكل ما صار. الباريزي 3 البافاري هدفان. هذه حكاية الشوط الأول، وهناك شوط ثاني. ما الذي بالإمكان أن يحدث فيه؟ الشوط الأول ينتهي في هذه اللحظات. يا الأحبة الكرام، ألقاكم مع انطلاقة وبداية شوط المباراة الثاني.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the most significant moment of the game. That is some save from Khan. And he's managed to gift it back. More and more pressure on the ball here. The ball has bounced loose now. Casemiro reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Edmilson! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ronaldinho goes looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Lookman! Out towards the flank. Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Endrick. And the shot! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Terengganu have taken the lead. Well, it tries a shot! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that has not gone well. Threads one in. Well, they can break here. Oh, good ball! Endrick showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Belletti. Olise takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Played in by Endrick! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Shot. Lookman! In he goes again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. He leaps for it! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is all they have time for. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And
So that was the first half,
to read
and
out
we will
our
be back
Bangkok
with the
members
second
who are
half
celebrating
shortly.
their birthdays today.
So let's get the ball rolling. Madrid not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rudiger. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played out wide. And he's quick to return it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho. Sané.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Tries to play it through. Endrick. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. They are playing them off the park. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Terengganu are having a ball here. Mateus! Olise, upright and purposeful. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Dembele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be a throw-in. Oh, easy pickings there. Sané. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Ball is over the line. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So, third quarter of the game. Khan claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it out wide, but where it came from. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. That looks a good ball through. And he's certainly onside here.
2 added minutes has been
He's on it,
indicated.
can he goes for a shot? That's another chance! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew it.
And time is up. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody.
The game yet to kick
Welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his...
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. And he's missed altogether.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ronaldinho. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's Casemiro. And that was very necessary. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Zico, a player of legendary status. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And this is Luis Suarez. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Kaka. And Serginho just eases him off the ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Mateus. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. Neymar going forward. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Sané. It's Luis Suarez! It's in!
Surprise, surprise! Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. He's going for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Belletti.
Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Olise was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Zico. Picked out Kaka! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. Number 80.
So
Ronaldinho.
changes afoot here, and
Coming
from
on the
both
field
sides.
is number 22. Zico. Substitution.
But it goes.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now there's a fine ball. It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Substitution.
Manchester United have their third corner. Casemiro clears it away.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kaka. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. The final 5 minutes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has
He's
to
onto
be.
this. Great ball, and he... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
After 88 minutes.
Perfect placement, the
Number
one place the
24.
keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
5 minutes to add. And it's Maradona. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's Maradona! Now there's a terrific hit. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more.
Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Mateus playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Here's the return pass. Casemiro. It's run loose here. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Suarez gets flagged offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Iwobi! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Linton, nicely weighted ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ronaldinho. Sane looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Oyarzabal. He won't be happy with that one. Mikel Oyarzabal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Mateus! Now, who's going to be first to this? Linton. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Linton finding himself in space. Udinese with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And it's played in. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Linton, spread to the right. That's tidy.
Such good technique.
Cross. Getting up there! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side yet off the mark.
Please
It's not a
report to
bad
the
game
staff
by any means,
immediately.
Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry, but just adding a little bit of skill.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. He is through here. Shot, surely! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Sané. No way through. Batistuta. And he's lost his man here. And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Adams can get it clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Udinese appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Sané. Mateus. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he's being shifted off it. Played out wide. Mateus has it in a wide position. Batistuta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. That has been cut short. Mateus. Mateus conjures time and space where few can, and it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Sané and Mateus.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank. Not where it came from. Oh, that's superb.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Casemiro with the clearance. Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. Delivers the ball. Adams gets it clear. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one.
form.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It will be! Sané. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective, neither side.